Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Ecstasy, and today we're going to be taking a look at a gamepad that was designed for the mobile platform, but it looks like it's for your living room. So without further ado, this is the review of the Xbox One lookalike, the MYGT wireless Bluetooth gamepad. Okay, so let's start with the product details. First things first, it just can't be overlooked that it appears like it's an Xbox One controller. However, when you compare the two, it's like comparing apples to oranges. Where you would have a premium feel with the Xbox One controller, unfortunately the MYGT controller just doesn't cut it. The plastic is a little cheap and it feels light in the hands. It's capable of connecting to Android, iOS, or PC. The controller has your standard 4 action buttons. It also has your standard 4 bumper buttons, the L1, L2, R1, and R2. This controller comes equipped with the R3 and L3 buttons underneath the thumbsticks, and it's got a directional pad. If you look underneath the mobile holder, you'll see the back and start button, as well as an Android, iOS, or PC button to pair the controller with the particular platform you're looking to pair it with. And it comes with a 700 milliamp hour battery, which the seller on Amazon promises at least 18 hours of continuous gameplay. Now that we're done talking about the product details, let's talk about what comes in the box. You get the controller, you also get a micro USB cable, you get a 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle. It also comes with the instruction manual so you can learn how to pair it. Speaking of pairing, it was really easy. All you had to do was turn it on using the on switch on the back of the controller and then hold the home button in. Once you've held the home button in, if you're going to connect it to Android, hold down the Android button. If you're going to connect it to iOS, hold down the iOS button. Or if you're going to connect it using the dongle, hold down the Windows button. Once connected, gameplay with the controller was rather enjoyable. I had no issues with the thumbsticks being too sensitive or not sensitive enough. I had no issues with any super particular loud button or button placements other than the back and start. And I had no issues with size or comfort. Build quality doesn't feel too bad. For a $30 controller, I'm not expecting something as premium as an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 controller. However, it did come with missing pieces of plastic which just should have been there. I also found qualms with the way the controller holds on to particular phones. If the phone's heavy, it's going to be an awkward feel for the controller in your hands when you're trying to just game in general. You're going to find that the top of the controller wants to weigh down while the bottom of it really doesn't counteract too much. I think maybe this could have been solved with longer or wider palm grips, but again, they're trying to create an Xbox One lookalike. I also have a problem with where the back and start button are placed. Why put them underneath the mobile holder at all? Why not leave them on the outside and put the pairing button in the info button or whatever that little I stands for? Why not put those underneath there? That way you have quick access to back and start while using it on the PC. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But really, I didn't pick this up to be used with my PC. I got it so I could use it with my phone. And since it has that awkward top-heavy feeling when a phone is actually docked in the little holder, it kind of feels awkward sometimes when playing with the controller. In fact, I almost dropped the whole thing a couple times because the phone was that heavy and the controller just felt that unbalanced. For $30, I'm not expecting the perfect gaming experience, but when the controller's a little difficult to hold on to, now we have a real issue because I don't care how good the buttons are. If I can't hold on to it to press the buttons, I can't play the game. Adjusting how I sat and how the phone sat in the controller did help a little bit, but these really weren't ideal. So all in all, for the money, these gripes that I've had really aren't bad. Some of the other inexpensive controllers that I've reviewed kind of had other issues that were more detrimental, such as lagging buttons, super loud button presses, hard to press buttons, or just in general, crappy connectivities to the devices they're trying to pair with. So I'm really not upset with how this controller has performed. I just wish that it was a little more balanced and it had better button placement. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can go to Amazon and purchase it if you really want. Also, if you guys need to know anything else about this controller, please just let me know with a comment in the section below and I'll try to answer it best I can. And as always, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. And please, if you haven't already, just hit the subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It's not a big deal, but it helps me out. And it helps get you more content and more reviews. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.